Yo, what's the deal, people? So, you know, going through it. Um, Crazy stuff happened last night. I got two really good, important videos to upload, but I just wanted to show you guys, and pretty much document what had happened, last night and this morning. So, last night I went to go pick up a friend, and usually I take certain streets because I seen the streets that they were doing construction on, and I know that they have focused. They have really good focused energy on certain streets that they were doing construction on, and they expected me to pass. So it's going down Temple Street, and usually I don't take that street, but I was distracted because of something that just had happened, where I had to chin check somebody. So I was kind of distraught, and I wasn't paying attention to the streets that I was taking. So there was an ambulance waiting for me, and they got a good scan on me. I can feel the scan going through my body and my brain and stuff like that. I can feel it, scanning me. And so I went home, and I can feel like the energy attacks were different that night, because they just are. But the only thing I want to tell you guys is that I'll explain it all through this video and let you guys know exactly. All right, so let me see here. All right, I think it's this video here. All right, video. Before this incident had taken place, I wasn't able to capture on film, but I'm just gonna show you guys right now. I have my cord grounded, as you guys can see, and there's my grounding rod. I'm literally sleeping on this street right here, right? I'm sleeping on this street, and an ambulance passes me going that direction, and I seen them because I was able to look through my window here. All right. No front license plate. And they're parking right here. 7E2Z267. And so the ambulance was going that way. And what they were trying to do is they were trying to get us, and they weren't, because I had slept the whole night. And I don't know what the fuck this blowjob's doing. Okay. So yeah, I had slept the whole night, and what happens is when you sleep the whole night, alright, we got some annoying ass neighbors right here. They're already here to distract and shit. But anyways, when you sleep the whole night, I'm gonna have to wait till they fucking shut their fucking mouth. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna just close my freaking window so I don't have to hear these broads trap. As we speak, I hear a plane flying over me. I'm not sure I can hear it in the distance, but you already know they like to pass when you're talking about the truth. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys exactly how it works. All right, so I got my ceramic right here, blocks millimeter waves. You know what I mean? So when you're sleeping, you know what I mean? When you're asleep and you sleep through the night, if they scanned you the night before, your brain was at a certain state. Like, so I was using magnets, which magnetized it. And it's like, I guess, like an onion layer. Whatever shielding that you're using, they'll scan you. And then they'll capture whatever information so that, I guess you have to be chipped. I'm not sure if it's a certain way. I think it is because before they weren't able to gain as much information. So the fact of the matter is that when they had to chip me, because and I can't find my mask, so I can't talk right now, but it's cool. When they chipped me, it's because it was for a reason, because they needed to capture information. It helped them to capture more information, so that they could pretty much, it won't be as effective the next time around when I start using those same techniques. It doesn't make them 100% immune. The magnets still mess up the field, but it just won't mess them up as bad. But the thing is what I've gotten to know is that when you let your brain rest, if you get bed rest for a couple of days, you let your brain heal itself, it'll start to taper off of whatever shielding that you're using. So it'll start to just kind of like go down, and then it'll go to like a normal, and it'll stabilize. So your brain will stabilize from, it's to a normal field, or whatever bullshit field that they're pretty much emitting. So it's always back and forth. It doesn't matter, like, if they scan you, you're gonna be able to still keep shielding, especially if you're chipped. So what's happening here is, this is the morning that I am asleep, and this car passes me up. This ambulance passes me up because they're trying to get a scan. But what they were really trying to do is, what they noticed is that they weren't able to, pretty much, they weren't able to get a proper scan, and they needed their car is like a beacon. It's like an amplifier. So if they get you close to a tower, their car is going to be able to amplify or capture your brain frequency. So the first time they passed, I couldn't find them. I went and looked for them. I couldn't find them. And then I went and parked somewhere else. And this is where I went to go park. And then they come to bait me so that they're able to chase me and to take me to these towers. So I found these fucking puppets. Mind you, their sirens are not on, and they have no form of emergency. So they're literally there for me, and I can guarantee you 100% that they are. I have no doubt about it. I put any amount of money on that they are there for me specifically. So they had their lights on previously when they came. So supposedly, well, what's gonna happen is that they supposedly have a call. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's gonna make a fucking bogus call to these fucking pathetic ass fools right here, and they're gonna come and supposedly inspect it. What are they doing driving around? They don't have an emergency, obviously, and they're just driving around the hills that I park in. All right, just so you kind of understand what's going on. So 844. It's 9:34 a.m. August 30th. I think what their plan is to get me out of the place that I was in, because I could feel like my brain's being red right now. I can feel they're probably taking me to a place that they want me to be, where there's more satellites and stuff. Exactly. Yup. See this place right here? That's where the tower's at. Right there, behind there. So that was their plan, so that they can broadcast me. So I fell for their fucking bullshit, because I'm not shielding right now. But it's fine, because I have shielding and whatnot. So it doesn't freaking matter. I might as well follow these fucking cops. So pretty much I follow them, and I'm kind of pissed that these cowards like are taking their time. And what they want to do is they even want to upload you more. But the thing is I have shielding. Like I can shield right now and just throw them off of whatever they read, because they're usually, how their system works is, once they scan you, they're stuck to that specific scan. So your brain starts to taper off, and then they have to rescan you. So if you're not in the public streets where all the towers are, and you're in some hills and you rest, a couple of days there, you know what I mean? Just get some food and just camp out there for a couple of days. And then your brain will stabilize itself. Like, don't shield at all. Don't use any magnets or whatever, because your brain is starting to get the magnets aren't as effective. So once you like shield, and you can use like some RFID fabric or whatever you want to use to shield, like a helmet or whatever, then like you can go back out, and your brain will be at a new state, and then you can start to shield again with the magnets. So let's see here. Okay, so I'm driving back right here. I went to some part right here. Let's go back to the spot that I was at, because there's a lot of people that cross right here, and I'm not really, you know what I mean? I'm not really trying to be around these fucking pathetic ass fucking drones, you know? So yeah, so I just seen that gang stalker right there. I mean, they're community police, you know what I mean? They're just policing. They're just blind, blind bats, pretty much. Dingbats. Oh crap. Nation of human beings, sex trafficking, all that stuff. These, game, and they're my brain right now, like magnetic field. Shit. So I come to this dead end right here, and I was gonna camp out here. Well, not camp out, but I was just gonna post up right here for a little while, and you guys can just see right now. Snakes. They're pretty much the next some drink. Niggas, how are they put up? Look at where I just ended up, brothers and sisters. This is holy sheep shit. What the hell, blood? No front license plate. Dude, you already know that these people are fucking demonic for sure. You know, whoever fucking lives here is probably a high fucking perp. You know? Probably, I don't know. Sometimes the angelic numbers mean different things, but there's I don't know, Mark of Man, 666, whatever. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of different sayings to it. But I just want to get into, the reason that these people came up here. And I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this video. Try to get a All right, yeah, there we go. The reason that these pathetic, these people right here are trying to come and scan me, it's all about the money to them. All right. So what they're thinking is, this is what they're thinking, and they want to be able to lock onto you, because if they're if there's no strong signal to you, then there's no show. You know what I mean? So um the reason that they continuously follow you around is it's for the show, to stress you out, to to broadcast the way that you're feeling and stuff like that. But I mean, me as a person that fights back, all they're seeing is progress and do not obey and refusal and you know what I mean, and just upstandingness to fight back. So what they're what's happening to their freaking stock market, it's going down. You know what I mean? Their piece of shit system, their piece of shit, these fucking pieces of shit right here. And then you see the arrows, you see how they go up, the yellow arrows, that's like straight to the satellite. You know what I mean? So you gotta see what it is for these people, what they're doing. You know what I mean? Um, that's pretty much what they're freaking all about. These cowards right here. They're not here to save people. They don't probably give a shit about you. They just care about this right here. That's all they care about. Or else they wouldn't be doing these things. So they got, they got a scan, yeah, whatever. I have shielding. I could go right now and shield and block them right now. But honestly, I'm getting tired. Like I don't like shielding every day. You think I like putting on this shit all the time? This shit gets tiring. So instead just, focus on the most high, read your scripture, get into it, because they're always gonna be around, they're always gonna scan you. I figure I'll just let them have, a day or two, whatever, of their little fucking, of their thrills, their little adrenaline shot, or their sugar for the day, like little children, their milk and cookies, so that, their panties, because they're wound up so tight that most of the time I'm always messing with them. I'm always, messing up their plans. I'm always figuring out how it works exactly, and I'm explaining it to the masses, even though it's a small amount. Um, what I'm gonna start doing too is I'm gonna start going to church. Like I just want to start speaking to people. I want to start interacting more with people. And once I get to a church, I can shield a little bit or whatever, a little bit or whatever, and it'll help to kind of like even out the playing fields. It doesn't matter if they're not bothered by it, as long as I'm shielded and they're not at 100% capacity. Because as long as you shield, there's gonna be some interference. It doesn't matter if they could scan you or if they have some type of information. You can always switch up your fabrics, take some in your pocket, switch them up in the restroom. You know what I mean? And you can see the people that are linked up to the hive mind when you go to church. Especially if you shield, throw on a quick magnet, just like, when nobody's looking, hold it in your hand and hold it up to your hat and just look around, and you can see who's sensitive to it or not. You know what I mean? Those people are linked up to the system. It's a hive mind. You know what I mean? So, I have really two important videos that I'm gonna post right after this video. Um, so this isn't really important, so I'm gonna post it like right after this. But I just wanted to document this and show you guys that the lengths that these cowards go through just to you know what I mean, to get this here. You know what I mean? This is what they sell out for: ink and paper, and what's it called? And and like acceptance from the community. You know what I mean? Like their own perp community. It's a big community. they look out for each other. They're little fucking perp asses, you know what I mean? So all I gotta say is to them, you know what I mean? I wanna freaking hit up on their freaking shit and just fucking spray paint, you know what I mean? Like on there, you know, or something like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Something like that over it, just to like let them know, you know what I mean? But it's too bad that these riots are already over. Um, you know, these people are, you know, there's no to waste time on them. Like this is already a dead issue. I just want to expose it, like I said, because like they're desperate. They've been desperate. They're like a freaking rabbit in heat. You know what I mean? They're freaking a freaking dog or a coyote howling to fucking, you know. So, anyways, I'm exposing these freaking perps, and I have freaking way more footage I still need to upload. But there's still more important stuff that I need to upload as well, more truth. Um, and I'm gonna just focus on the word. I'm gonna hit up some TIs today, try to reach some people, and just talk to some people as well. When I go out right now, I'm gonna be talking to some people. I'm gonna be recording, so it's all good as long as I'm getting the truth out. I'm fighting the good fight. Uh, you know, pretty much what the end result is, you know, straight up, because as long as we keep fighting, and as long as we, you know, keep spreading the truth and stay awake, and you know, and keep our head held to the sky, held straight to the most high, they can't win, you know, because we trust in the most high. So they're these little acts, they're little attempts, what they're trying to do is it's futile, because it's only being sown in this world. They're working for Lucifer. So it's not, you know, they're not